darkness where nightmares are born. Sanity knows no bounds. Madness thrives on the suffering of the dead. Mocked in the souls of the weak. We have taken refuge here among the mortals in hope of harvesting on the innocence. Tread lightly in the search for the voices, the stories of the departed. For in the shadows hides the evil that lurks within. As the light dies and slowly becomes night, the realm of the spirits rule the world. In the darkness of your mind hides your own inner demons, brings to life your deepest fears. Do you have what it takes to speak to the dead? Do you accept your own mortality? In the search for life after life, have you ever seen a ghost, spirit, or demon? Have the lights flickered and the room became as cold as death itself? Maybe you have, maybe it was your own subconscious preparing you for death. Come spend some of what's left of your own existence in our search for the answers hidden behind that veil. Shed off the blinders and open your mind's eye. Listen to the story. We are they, we are incarnate, paranormal.
And what is up, everybody? How y'all doing? Happy hump day. We're halfway through the week, thank God. Past 2 days of work have been just, let me fix that. That's not good. I don't even know why that's like that. I can tell you exactly why. There's been a shithead cat up on my computer, or he shouldn't be. So yeah, guys, we're on to part 6. Instead of starting on the audio, then going back to the video, about 14 minutes into part 6, I moved the GoPro out from the control room into execution viewing and started investigating. So I went ahead and fast forwarded up to where we had light again. And once we get through with the section, we'll go back through the audio again. So we've only got about, 16 minutes or so? 24 minutes of video. And what's up, TM? How you doing, bud? Let's get on over to it. Only got there's Jack. Got a couple, I think, minutes of darkness before I move it. So because it's actually too dark now. Need to move my GoPro in here.
So this choking, he was sitting in this chair.
We're sitting there? Okay. Let me set this here. We're going to have to pay attention for EVPs very close. Give me a bit meter and I'll see. Good thing is I got a recorder going right there, so try to get some answers. We got Eddie there, and I'm gonna plug her down right here. All right, that should be good. And don't tell me I just broke my camera. What's up, Moose? I care too much shit. All right, guys, you know why I'm back up here. Why did you attack my friend Eddie? Not nice. There's too much brightness. I asked you guys earlier to be nice to my friends, and I was sending up here. I am not happy with you, so what I want you to do, that box on the table like you had previous. Yeah, Moose, it was so dark. I moved it into execution viewing. You see the girl on the far side of me. You will here in a minute. One of the teammates, as I was telling you guys, got attacked for calling Mr. Eddie Cole Carol. So, yeah, they got attacked. So I'm in there to find out why. I want you to light him up to apologize to him. Oh, hold on a second. Is that dust or is that an orb? I think that's dust. Yeah, that's got to be dust. Debunk. When I was up here earlier, that box read 40 degrees.
Yeah.
And it's not. So I don't know if it was meaning Celsius or not. Guys, if you want me to continue to come back here, I'm not going to if you're going to attack my friends. Daryl Mack, Jesse Bishop, Carol Cole, was it one of you guys that attacked him? And I said Carol Cole. I screwed up. Carol Cole, was it one of you guys that attacked him? Turn down the lights a little bit for you. I know you don't like it bright in here. That was too... Is that too direct to be dust? Because that was really moving. Turn down the lights a little bit for you. Right there. I know you don't like it bright in here. That took a right beat. That looked like a beeline. Turn down the lights a little bit for you. I know you don't like it bright in here. Right there. Is that dust? Because that went straight. It didn't float like the others. A little bit for you. I know you don't like it bright in here. TM.
Turn down the lights a little bit for you. I know you don't like it bright in here. So now, please, if you are here, at least light up that box for me. Again, it will light up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, more than likely. There's a lot of dust in there, though. What's up, Deds?
Was that you exhaling?
No, did you hear that click?
Was that you exhaling?
No, did you hear that click?
I heard it. Somebody exhaling real hard. Was that you exhaling like you're upset that I'm asking you to apologize?
Same old crap. Van's still beating you on a regular basis. Yeah, more than likely.
Damn it, guys, I'm actually kind of mad right now. You attacked a friend.
No.
A friend right now.
Back it up and pause it. Deds, you remember when Lingering Souls got attacked at the end of the night? That's what I'm rewinding for their moose. Lingering Souls, one of them went up antagonizing Eddie Cole, and they got attacked by, like I said, they got grabbed by the neck. They came straight to me and going, Brent, we got attacked. We need you. It's like, you antagonized him. Now I got to go straighten this shit out.
Damn it, guys, I'm actually kind of mad right now. You attacked a friend.
Yeah, I'm hearing a moan.
That little red box that I have there on the table, I will hear who attacked him.
That,
So it's better you just come forward now.
more dust. That's a lot of dust in there, though. For as clean as they keep it, that's a lot of dust. You know, it's before she walked out.
Box.
Let's go back one more time.
Damn it, guys, I'm actually kind of mad right now.
I heard it.
Damn it, guys, I'm actually kind of mad right now.
It might have been her. It might have been. We're going to have to wait and see when we get to audio. So I don't know. What's up, Windsor?
That little red box that I have there on the table, I will hear who attacked him. So it's better you just come forward now.
Move off that. Right there. There's something there. We're going to have to look for it in audio.
You sons of bitches did it. And I'm not going to be nice to you until you tell me.
Now I'm provoking because I'm mad. Not good for me. That is a lot of freaking dust.
If you did that because you don't want anybody else up here tonight, could you touch that box for me, please? And I'll leave you in peace. I don't know. I don't know. They're not responding. Holy shit. Okay.
Whatever's in this room is giving me like bubble guts.
That was me last year.
It like,
Right. Why are you affecting her and not me? That leads me to believe one thing, that is Mr. Edward Carroll Cole.
and I turned your picture around.
It's Carol Edward Cole. I need to get that right, but I was mad as hell.
What is it you affecting her? Do me a favor, Eddie. Light up that box for me and I'll turn your picture back around. Was he murdered 15 money?
I know, in Texas, and here in California, right?
Yeah.
All places I've lived.
Yeah. Did you read the story on it?
And he killed a friend when he was younger, right?
He turned himself in for killing somebody and they're like, they put him under psychiatric care and they're like, okay, you're fine, go. He's like, no, I need to be cat balls, good.
It's either that feeling or he's gone away.
All right, guys, if you don't want to touch that box, could you touch that little ball on the table? Make it go crazy. What I'm going to do here, Eddie, because you've always been so good to me. You've always answered my questions. I'm going to turn that back around. But if you affect her again, I'm going to face you. I'm going to put your picture toward the wall.
Wait,
The wall.
I've never seen dust drop straight down. I've seen it flutter down like a snowflake. I've never seen it shoot straight down. Now, granted, 99% chance this is dust. Yeah, 99% chance this is dust. But the fact that it just beeline straight to the ground, that's strange to me. Right there.
I'm going to face you. I'm going to put your picture toward the wall.
It's dust. I'm positive, but still, the fact it just comes down, it's like all the other dust has been coming towards us and down, and this went straight down.
Everybody was mad at me. I wasn't there about an hour by myself. 30 minutes in, the worst case of bubble guts I've ever had in my life. And it was like, and I said, guys, I'm going to get ready to go. I don't feel good. You got to let me know of your presence. As soon as I went to stand up, the freaking Eddie just went freaking nuts. And I'm sitting there asking questions for like 20 minutes and just kept going on. Guys, I don't know why you're not responding to me.
I'm rapidly becoming a big underground success in this town.
Jesus.
Fexus resub for 18 months. Thank you.
Thank you.
Holy shit, 18 months. Here's the other thing, guys. You see the dust making a beat. I gotta fix this camera somehow. There we go. We just had a Sasquatch baby. Hairier than you then, right? Dust, it's where we're sitting, there's a wall directly behind us. And where the GoPro's at, there's a wall directly behind it. This room is not that big. Yeah, we got the draft coming through the door up on the top right. But the dust is making a beeline to the wall. Does that make sense to you guys? I know I'm going to be on this most of the show for at least as part of the video, but I see a dust fly across the road going to the... Yeah. And Jack's going to be an asshole. And they're just, yeah, you see all of it. It's...
That was me. That was my side. Guys, if you do want to apologize, she put a little ball on that table. If you want to touch that instead, you can do light it up like you did last night. Last night they had it up on the shelf here, and it was going crazy for like 10 minutes. Actually, you know what? Let's try that. Just need to pick it up. Put this right there.
Still in view of the GoPro, so we're good.
Alright, we got the ball up on the shelf like we did last night. If you'd like to reach up and touch it, go right ahead.
That was obviously dust.
Are you not responding? Come on, guys.
I don't think I've ever seen this much dust in this room. In 4 years.
Alright, guys, you're not making it easy on me tonight. So you guys see it lighting up, you guys can do the same thing. All you gotta do is touch it.
That didn't sound right. All you gotta do is touch it.
If you want us to send Eddie back up here so you can attack him again, can you light that up for me?
I just volunteered to send a member of their team back into an area where he just got viciously attacked. There's some freaking humor in that, isn't there? It's just... Yeah, let's just send him back into where he just got attacked. Good idea, Brent. Maybe you should walk in with him and see if you get attacked as well.
He wasn't provoking at all, was he?
No. He was literally just saying, hey, Carol, why are you here?
That's probably why he hates that man. That's why he was ridiculed all his life because everybody called him Carol and not Eddie.
Which is interesting that he attacked Eddie.
Yeah. Is that why you attacked him? Because you don't like being, we know you don't like being called Carol. I know he probably doesn't know that, but is that the reason you attacked him?
Forever and ever and ever.
And thank you, Chief, for the raid of 39. Welcome to Incarnate Paranormal, everybody. Currently, we're analyzing Night 3, Execution Viewing Room, Nevada State Prison. One of the other team members I was with...
We are the ones who dwell within.
Ferndog, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. We're one of the teams that joined us on the investigation. One of their members was in here investigating and provoking. He got choked by a spirit. He got grabbed by the neck. The other team.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Vexus, thank you for the gifted sub to Fern. Let me get this out of the way. Thank you, guys.
We are the ones who dwell within.
Coast, thank you for the follow. Greatly appreciated. But yeah,
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Vexus, again, thank you for the gifted sub on there. The
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Jesus, thank you. 11 gifted subs so far, 12 gifted subs. Man, that's awesome.
We are the ones who dwell within.
Max, thank you for the follow. Again, the other team member, the other team has pictures. He actually had handprint on his neck. The spirit that attacked him was Carol Edward Cole, serial killer from the 70s and 80s. Executed there in 1986, I think it was.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Oh, shit. Here we go. We got a visitor, guys. Time out. Kind of my mascot of the show. Everybody say hello to Jack. He's my rescue. Saved him from the warehouse at work, and he's coming in exactly the wrong time. But anyway, the investigator was up there antagonizing Edward Cole, Eddie, and his mom named him Carol Edward Cole. Gave him a girl's name, antagonized his whole life by it. His mother was very loose morals, took him along as a child on her escapades while her husband was away working. He grew up to hate women of loose morals and got him drunk and murdered him. So anybody...
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Thank you for the gifted sub to Windsor. He would murder them and dispose of their bodies, but before he disposed of their bodies, he would do nasty things to them. He was a necrophiliac. So he did all this because of how his mother raised him. Back to it, the investigator kept going in there and calling them Carol. What's up, Tundra? Before the investigation, because he wasn't there the previous year with this team, I informed them, do not call him Carol. He hates it. You'll regret it. Call him Eddie. Mr. Cole or Eddie or Edward. Do not call him Carol. Did they listen? No, they didn't. He got attacked. So I'm up there currently trying to figure out why. And again, Vexus, thank you so much, bud.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants.
Thank you for the gift to the TM.
We see more women up here.
So yeah, guys, this is where it gets a bit slow. Sitting, answering questions, listening, and looking for evidence. Why did people call him Carol? Tundra, that was his name. Carol Edward Cole. Yeah, there's a book out there about his basically his life, his crimes, up to his execution. You gotta feel for the guy. At some point, yes, he's a serial killer. He killed like 30 women. Tragedy, yeah, deserved to be executed. Let's get that out of the way. The way the system treated this man, you have to feel for him. He turned himself in on numerous occasions. Was turned into psychiatric care and released. Oh, there's a couple of medical conditions they deemed him with, like antisocial, neurotic behavior, and they basically just said, man up. Was not the clinical term, of course. They're like, just man up and deal with it. Man up and deal with your problems. And he kept telling them, I'm going to keep doing this. They never listened. He was an alcoholic, serial killer. They call him the alcoholic cannibal. However, he only did this once. One of the women he took back home. He murdered her, had sex with her dead body, cut off part of her buttocks, fried it up in the skillet, and ate it. He was so drunk he woke up the next morning, found the body, mutilated of course, and found meat still in the frying pan on the skillet on the stove. Terrible. We can agree on this. So, yeah, fried ass sandwich. But the butt cheek, that's a fatty area. Go for the meatier area. Come on. You want a leg or a thigh? You want a leg? You want a thigh? You want a wing? Anything but the butt. Come on, guys.
I don't know what else to ask you guys. Been up here the past 3 nights, and you really haven't talked to me this year. It hurts my feelings. Last year, I went through each picture, put it on the table, set next to Eddie, and I was getting responses all night. Now they're not doing jack. You guys are making me look like a fool here. All right, if you're not going to answer me, I'm going to go back down to the office. Maybe go over to Women's and talk to them. Maybe they have what it takes to talk to me. Because you obviously don't tonight, and I'm okay with it. But remember, I won't be back for a year. Where am I at on the recorder? Five hours or 21. Okay. Move this over to here. Get any evidence on this, so we're gonna try this.
And this is last night's cell. That's where you spend the last few hours before they execute your ass.
All right, gentlemen. I know you were speaking, but we didn't hear it. Thank you.
And this is where we try to keep an eye out for apparitions. This gets to be the boring part of the investigation. So if anybody has any questions about the paranormal, please don't hesitate to ask, and I'll do whatever I can to help you guys.
You get something?
Is this where she got dust?
Solid. I don't know.
You guys are awfully quiet. Is it because I'm in here?
Yeah, Moose, that one was crazy. Yeah, Deds, you missed that one.
Speaking with you and finding out what those guys did 2 years ago. I'm not really too into sneak attacks. That's a little unfair.
And just so you guys know, this is Carol Edward Cole. 11/14/1984. That's who we're trying to contact. Let me pause this real quick. Deds, you missed sound of chains and the old locks rattling. Oh, God damn it, Jack. This little booger is being a pain right now. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that. Trying to make room for this cat so he doesn't knock everything over like he likes to do. So let's get back to the video. I apologize. And we will be going back September 12th, 13th, and 14th of this year to do the 5th investigation of Nevada State Prison. If you are interested in ghost hunting, this might be the perfect opportunity. Because I am opening it up to my viewers. You're Deds is third. You're responsible for your flight, car, hotel, food, and the investigation. All in all, well, for me, round trip, everything, for 3 nights, around $1,200. And that's only because it's like a 45-minute flight from Vegas. So, if you're interested in ghost hunting, something you'd be interested in, guys, just let me know. I can keep spots open. Yeah, the original Culinary. Nothing noisy. Yeah. No flashlights, nothing. No feet coming up the stairs. It sounded like somebody putting an old lock back on the chain. I'll play it here after we finish this video. Because we have to load this up and start analyzing the audio from it. So, Nevada State Prison opened 1862, closed 2006. So yeah, well over 150 years of service. And 63 people were executed on Nevada State Prison grounds. And I can, well, go through some of the pictures here in a minute if we want. And you guys gotta watch out. I like to do jump scares every now and then. I know I didn't get Moose. I got Windsor though. And I always make the joke. A lot of the guys I grew up with, when they found out I'm a paranormal investigator, they're like, "What kind of guns do you use to go ghost hunting?" Yeah. It's fine. All right, that's somebody in the other room. Hold on, let me rewind that. A little bit further back. Sometimes we have to go over this video a dozen times. Okay, that's somebody in the other room. Nerf guns and Big League Chew. Well, I can't get a proton pack yet, so. But there is a website that sells the Ghostbusters meter, converted EMF meter into the that meter they used in the first one. I'm gonna have to talk to Ectomaster and see if he still has that link. I think that'd be something cool to have on the video. Is the original Ghostbusters meter. Be kind of cheesy, but but think about it, guys. Could you imagine spending the last 24 hours or less of your life inside that little cell? It's like 8 by 12. Some of your guys' closets are bigger than that. It's like a studio apartment in frickin' New York City. Charge you $6,000 a month for it. What? Wow. I've thought about that before too, Moose. My last meal. Oxtail stew, prime rib, blue rare with horseradish, baked potato, peach cobbler, A&W root beer, and maybe a couple pieces of watermelon. It might change day to day, but prime rib would probably definitely be on there. A lot of prisons now are like, you're getting the standard prison meal. You know what? Just go ahead and execute me now. I don't want the meal. I'll walk into the chamber. I'll get up on the bed myself. You don't even have to walk me in there. If I got to eat that prison food one more night, I want to go now. Just call the governor. Just call the governor. I'll walk in there now. I'll lay on the bed and wait. I ain't eating that prison shit anymore. Bribe the guards and see if they'd bring in a bottle of Jack Daniels. But from what we've been told by the docents at the prison, Eddie Cole's execution did not go entirely to plan. He was, I guess, got real nervous toward the end, and they had to give him some sedatives. And the sedatives counteracted with the execution drugs. So it took him a couple extra minutes to die, or a few extra minutes. Whole pan of lasagna and garlic toast. But again, on the other side, the book on Eddie Cole's life says he was dead in less than 30 seconds. So, which one do you believe? The book or the people who have worked at the prison? I think I'd probably tend to believe the people that worked at the prison over the book. Because it even says in the book they gave him a sedative. Which is probably, what were they using back in the 80s? It wasn't Xanax wasn't out yet. I forget exactly what it was, but some kind of tranquilizer. Oh no, everybody walked out. Everybody's out of the area now. So if we get any voices, we're going to have to pay attention to it. Taco Bell. Taco Bell and X-Lax. Well, they do have stool softener in the up in the infirmary. We'll have to wait and see that on the video, or at least a label for it. Not going to make too much of a difference, though, Windsor, depending on they put you in a diaper before they take you in the other room. Unless you just want to make a mess for the coroner. That's just messed up. I'm at Taco Bell for a last meal. What do you want? I want 16 bean burritos. And a freaking Mountain Dew Baja Blast. Make sure and get the hottest hot sauce you can, too. While you're at it, get me a dozen habanero peppers. You got problems, Windsor. That would be messy. And that's voices in the background. Story of your life. Messy. Came into this world covered in somebody else's blood. You have no problem going out the same way. Wait. Scratch that. Never mind. You know, my dream investigation here is, and it's not going to happen because I've asked the docents, because it's a museum piece, they won't allow me to do it. I've asked them every year if they could strap me into the execution table. Open the chamber, physically strap me into the execution table. Hands out, legs, chest, everything strapped down. Leave the execution chamber, shut the door, and come back in an hour. Leave me in there with a GoPro set up and my digital recorder set up. Have somebody on the outside in execution viewing watching me just in case, but be strapped into that table for an hour. If you guys had the chance, and this is for everybody in chat, would you be strapped into an execution table and left by yourself? Well, I already know Windsor wouldn't. He was real quick to answer that. Would you guys allow yourself to be strapped into an execution table? Or even the chair for the gas chamber? Whether you're laying down or sitting up, in any execution means, be strapped in. Max, no. Okay? That's generally the consensus. When I say I want to do this, everybody says I'm out of my mind. Brent, you're crazy. You do not know what kind of attachments you're going to get. If you did that to me, there'd be a ton of pictures. Yeah. I'd have to have somebody out there taking pictures. You know, it's have a GoPro recording it. Deds, I know you would. You know what's in that prison. You know what it's capable of. And like Deds knows as well as I do, you can either have a good time in there or it's going to be a bad time. I've watched people get attacked by spirits. The first year Lingering Souls joined us, Deds wasn't there for that one. We were up in building 11, or building 11, one of the members literally got swept off his feet by something. He had to be carried out of the building. He wasn't provoking. He's a former cop. So you kind of got to be careful. Then again, we were using prison door keys as trigger objects. Said I want to get a prison jumpsuit for this year if I can. But let me pause this real quick. I got in the mail today. I ordered 2 more pieces of, from Nevada State Prison in 1909 and 1910. Wanted posters of the prisoners. January 11th, 1910. C.J. Park, 34 years old. He was in for, I think, grand larceny. Forgery. Washoe County for 1 year in prison. Look at this guy. I mean, he looks terrified to go into freaking prison. And that is number 1. And the other one is this one. Tell me this guy does not look like an outlaw. A.H. Coleman. December 12th, 1909, 2 years, 9 months for forgery. And you can see it right up there. Carson City, Nevada, December 15, 1909. So I keep my eyes out for he looks like Sam Elliott a little bit. I keep my eyes out for historical pieces from the prison for my personal collection. And if it's interesting enough, I give it to the prison to put back up for the display for future investigators and tours so people can understand the history. I'm not just about investigating, guys. When I go to these places, I research the history. You know, I try to do dates on historical significance. Last year, we went on the anniversary of the first execution of Nevada State Prison. That was John Hancock. He was hung out in the courtyard. And this was John Hancock. And some people to this day say he was innocent. But if you read this, there's a couple articles, the guy was guilty as shit. But yeah, we don't only investigate. We try to do historical research. Crazy Eye John. Well, kind of. His intake picture for the prison was this. His face is basically, oh shit, you caught me. So yeah, guys, my first investigation, I did 0 research about the prison. And I have reasons behind it. If you're here long enough, I go in depth why. I don't want any outside forces interfering with my evidence. After I do my first investigation, if I go back, then I do research to compare my evidence to the history. So I don't go in case the paranormal is just fake all the way around. And I've said this on a lot of shows. For the new people, I'll explain real quick. Subconscious manifestations, RSPK, the whole. Hold on. Go back, pause that. If you can subconsciously manifest evidence and everything in the paranormal is in your mind. If I know the history and I'm answering the questions, asking the questions on the digital recorder, and I could subconsciously manifest the evidence onto that recorder because I've already done the research and I know what the answer is going to be. So you go in blind to these investigations, ask the questions, and if you get a response, you match that up to the history after you get back. So there's a little bit of science in it. There's a whole lot of science. If you really want to dive into paranormal investigations, I'm not just a ghost hunter. And I absolutely hate that term. When people ask me, you're a ghost hunter. No, I'm a paranormal investigator. There's a big difference. I'm not a weekend warrior, and I'm not like these TV shows, which are 99% fake. And if you guys want to know about the shows, don't hesitate to ask. Do I have it handy? All right, pause this real quick. I just want to go through a few of the faces for you guys of the people that were executed at Nevada State Prison. We're just going to go through them real quick. Oh, let me go back. Just so you guys get an idea of their faces. So when I talk about them, you'll know who I'm talking about. Kind of looks like Hank Williams, don't it? Duh, which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? So yeah, take a break real quick from this so you guys just get an idea of the faces we talked to. And most of these were executed in the gas chamber. Eddie Cole was the first person in Nevada to be executed by lethal injection. Forget this guy's name. This was the oldest man to be executed in Nevada State Prison. I think he was near 70. I forget his name offhand. Andrija Mirkovic. Interesting case here. He was given his choice. Hanging? Hanging, gas chamber, or firing squad? This ballsy son of a bitch took the frickin' firing squad. They had to build a chamber just to execute him in with firing squad. They built a firing machine because nobody would volunteer to pull the trigger. So yeah, this crazy bastard chose firing squad, which, yeah, stones to do that. Alejandro Colambaro. Our friend Eddie. G. John, however you want to pronounce it. First person in the country to be executed by lethal gas. They took 3 tries to do it. They tried killing him in his jail cell while he slept. They did try doing it in another area, and it was too big. Then they finally did it. They finally did it right. Apologize. The pictures aren't the greatest in the world. This guy wasn't executed in Nevada State Prison, but he was murdered in his jail cell. OD'd on heroin. This guy is a piece of garbage. Neil Pitney, look the story up. He murdered his mother, decapitated her, and did dirty, nasty things to her body for a while before he got caught. Speculation how he got the heroin into his cell to overdose with. Either he had, I don't think he overdosed intentionally, or accidentally. I think he had help, and I don't think it was by the other prisoners. I think the guards helped him because there's no confirmation on how. It's just overdose. I think he had help. All right, that's most of them. We had a couple more we didn't get to. Jesse Bishop and Floyd. Oh, get off that one. Floyd Burton Loveless, the youngest person to be ever executed at Nevada State Prison, 17 years old. He was convicted of murder at 15. 15, I think, 16. And executed at 17 years old in the gas chamber. Another kid you got to feel sorry for to a point. He ended up shooting a deputy in the neck in northern Nevada. Deputy bled out later, like a day later, I think. All the appeals, everything went for naught because of his age. 20 years earlier, they had already electrocuted a 14-year-old in like Georgia. They refused to commute a sentence to life. There's a book out there called The Boy Nevada Killed. Read it if you can. The Boy Nevada Killed. You will really feel for this kid after a while. So that's a lot of the executed there. Good book, sad story. Yes, it is. And yeah, you don't want to... In the end of the day, he was executed for murdering a cop. But the way the story says it, it seems like it was accidental. But because he ran, I think that ultimately led to saying, yeah, it wasn't an accident. So... what do you do in those cases? Yeah, I believe in the death penalty, don't get me wrong. But cases like Eddie Cole, Floyd Burton Loveless, you almost feel bad for what happened to him. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. What do you guys think? I know if you're into hunting, you probably support the death penalty too. Come on, Jack. Time out, guys. Time out. Okay, sorry. He's flopping around like a fish. And this wasn't the only execution chamber. There was two more. Technically two more. One that was downstairs that was removed long ago. The other was out in the courtyard. Then you had the gallows, and you had the house they built for the firing squad, which was dismantled right after it was done. The two original chairs from the execution chamber are in one of the museums up in Carson City. Windsor. Yeah, I totally agree. You're found guilty beyond a reasonable doubt by the jury of your peers, you get a week to settle your affairs, and that's it. No spending millions keeping you up to date. I'm sorry. I know it sounds heartless, but that's I usually don't get into this on stream for this sole reason. I grew up in a small town in Missouri. One of the boys that lived just literally like a couple thousand feet away was kidnapped, molested, murdered, and the guy, hold on a second. Time out. Okay, never mind. As I said, he was kidnapped, molested, murdered. They caught the guy, and he mysteriously died. Mysteriously died. Mind you, this is small town Missouri. It went as unsolved, and probably still in the books that way. And this was back in the early 80s, like 84, 85. Or 83, 84. I take that back. But yeah, guys, I never showed you guys a picture of Nevada State Prison. I've got so much here, guys. It's hard to find it all. This is Nevada State Prison, for those who are wondering. We investigate from the bottom here all the way up to this tippy top building. Over 1 million square feet. And by the end of night investigating, you will have walked roughly 13 miles. Okay, and that was the end of the video. So now what we've got to do, bear with me a second, we have to go into Adobe, load it into Audition, and start analyzing audio. So pretty much video, we watch for the video. It's impossible to clip video or clip audio from the video. So we literally have to go right back through what we just watched. This is where analyzing gets tedious, because you literally are watching or listening to what you just watched. Excuse me, guys, sorry. Load that up. Takes just a minute. Again, you guys have any questions about the paranormal, please don't hesitate to ask. See if I can find anything else to show you guys while we're waiting for this to load. That's mugs all the way through. This is John Hancock's grave, buried on the grounds in Nevada State Prison. 36 years old. And I turned 48 this year. Makes you kind of realize how short it can be, huh? All right, it's loaded. Did I forget anybody? Yes, I did. That's Mr. Daryl Mack. The last person to be executed, Nevada State Prison, before they moved over to Warm Springs Prison, which is half a mile away from the prison on the same grounds. But now they do the executions up in Ely, Nevada. And one last picture before we get to the audio. This is the original chairs from the gas chamber. Pictures were actually inside the old, I forget what it was. It was the old, like butcher shop or something that they converted to a gas chamber. So, yeah. All right. We're going to bring this out a little bit so we can still watch part of the video and match it up to the audio when we get it. So I'm going to kill the camera for right now.
And this is where I'm gonna do some extra work, so bear with me for a second. I need to move something here because it's actually too dark now. Need to move my GoPro in here.
So did Shoki, he was sitting in this chair.
We're sitting there, okay. Let me set this here. Let me go get the meter and I'll see. Good thing is I got a recorder going right there, so try to get some answers.
Hold on a sec. Okay, there's evidence right there. Get this back on. Now, we're going to enhance this. We're going to clean it up. I'm going to amplify it a little bit. I want you guys to listen to it and let me know what you think. Get an early guess in. So we're going to go up, 7 decibels. It's one of the best EVPs I think I've heard. Now, I can already make this out. This is just years of experience in the field. This is good. All right. Any guesses before we get the cleanup? This, mind you guys, this is an execution viewing. I got to see if this matches up to records. Moose, you got 1 of 6 words. There's 7 words in this. There is 7 words in this EVP. This is the kind of EVP you dream of finding. Let me play it a couple more times. It's in 2 parts. All right, at the very end, you hear a door shut in the background. So you hear the metallic sound at the end, but there's a 2-part EVP. There's like a half a second break in between it, like they're taking a short breath in between. Let me get some vocal enhancers in here, then we'll try it again. I said I've already figured this one out. This is pretty. All right. Ooh, it's more clear now. So now we got to go in and do some noise reduction. And you'll have to excuse me, guys. This is a multi-step process. Sometimes we take 45 minutes on one EVP. And it's a pain in the ass. Go back in with the vocal enhancers, and hopefully it doesn't turn it warbly. All right, now let's take out the reverb. All right. Kill me. Get it over with. Kill me. Get it over with. Kill me. Get it over with. Now we can slow it down. It's more than spicy, it's saucy. So let's get this saved. And one for the counter.
You fucking
Up to 2,852 EVPs in 544 shows. Not bad. We're getting close to that. We're going to start hitting 600 shows before too long. I never thought I'd hit 600 shows, ever. That's me.
We got Eddie there, and I'm gonna plug her down right here. There's 2 recorders there. And don't tell me I just blew my camera. I could do much shit. Alright guys, you. So what I want you to do, that box on the table like you have previously, I want you to light it up to apologize to him.
The hell is that? Oh, you can see we're not moving. We can't count this as evidence, of course, because it's just tapping. It could be coming from anywhere, but it is out of the ordinary. Oh well. A lot of this stuff, guys, in the end of the day.
When I was up here earlier, that box read 40 degrees.
Okay. At the end of the day, you just have to not necessarily debunk it, but you don't count it. You just got to keep going. It's like you keep it in the back of your mind for other analyzing and future investigations to listen for those sounds so you can recognize them. We've recognized so many sounds from hundreds of hours of analyzing. And when I say hundreds of hours, let's figure year 3. 21 digital recorders times 3 nights. So figure 63. 63 times 7. Figure 7, because it's 6.5 to 7 hours of audio. That's 430 hours of audio. Bass audio. Then we had what? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. We had 5 GoPros times 5 to 6 hours. So let's figure 5. 7 times 5, 35 times 3, 219 hours of video we have to go over. Plus the majority of the video, we have to turn around and load it back into Adobe, and go back over the same audio. So you're talking over 700 hours of analyzing we've got to go over for one investigation. And sometimes, guys, believe me, it gets boring because there's recorders. We've gone through 3 already. 3 recorders in a row. We had nothing. We're just listening to white noise and background noise.
Yeah.
And it's not. So I don't know if it was being Celsius or not. Guys, if you want me to continue to come back here, I'm not going to if you're going to attack my friends.
And Jasper the Crow. Everybody, we name the wildlife we hear. We name the wildlife.
Daryl Mack, Jesse Bishop, Carol Cole, was it one of you guys that attacked him? Turn down the lights a little bit for you. I know you don't like it bright in here. So now, please, if you are here, at least light up that box for me. Again, it will light up like a Christmas tree. Was that you, Alexander?
No, did you hear that click?
I heard it. Somebody.
So it wasn't either one of us. We actually heard that.
Was that?
Whatever that is. That sound makes no sense. Let's amplify it. Sounds like something ripping. I don't know. But we heard it. I heard it with my own ears.
Was that you exhaling?
No, did you hear that click?
I heard it. Somebody exhaling real hard. Was that you exhaling like you're upset that I'm asking you to apologize?
A little af.
Damn it, guys, I'm actually kind of mad right now.
What's the noise a little after that before you ask? I don't know what that is. And there's that. That sounds like one of the doors opening way down the hallway. That's a metallic door. Somebody's opened one of the doors way down. That's just echoing into the execution viewing chamber. Yeah, I had to
Was that you exhaling?
be sure.
Did you hear that click?
I heard it. Somebody
So,
exhaling real hard.
We heard one
Was that
sound,
you
we can't
exhaling
confirm it.
like you're upset that I'm asking you to apologize?
And this goes back to what I just said a few minutes ago, guys. Sometimes you just got to keep going past the evidence because you can't confirm it. It's disheartening, especially like first investigation, Nevada State Prison, 436 EVPs. The second investigation, Nevada State Prison, 469 EVPs. Third investigation of Nevada State Prison, 498 EVPs. We're a third of the way, almost a third of the way into analyzing the evidence, and we're only at 59. We're a little behind, so when you gotta pass over potential evidence because you can't confirm or deny it, yeah, it's part of the field and you learn from it, but it's also like, why couldn't we just analyze it and figure it out? Because you do put a lot of time into it. So. Oh, the science of analyzing.
Damn it, guys, I'm actually kind of mad right now. You attacked a friend. That little red box that I have there on the table, I will hear who attacked him. So it's better you just come forward now.
And there that sound was again for a second time. Second time in 3 minutes. Can't confirm or deny. I can't believe I actually said that on an investigation. I cannot believe I said that.
I want to know which one of you sons of bitches did it. I want to know which one of you sons of bitches did it. I want to know which one of you sons of bitches did it.
And Deds, of all people in here, can confirm. I don't say shit like this on investigations. I don't. And there's good reason, because I've been rolled by spirits for doing it. I've been attacked by spirits for talking this much shit. This is really extreme for me. I am generally very cordial to all the spirits I talk to, minus Neil Pitney, which I talked about earlier, which Deds and I really kind of dug into him a little bit. Don't talk shit to the spirits. You'll regret it every day of the week.
I want to know which one of you sons of bitches did it. Now, I'm not going to be nice to you until you tell me.
That's me. Wait, is that me? That's that doesn't sound like me. I don't remember her name. That's not me. That is definitely not me. What the? But yeah, she's over in last night's cells taking pictures while I'm trying to figure this out. We're gonna figure this out, then we're gonna call the show. Like I said, I do usually do about an hour and a half. We're a little over, but we're stuck in an EVP, and I don't leave when we are. I definitely won't when we are. It sounds like it to me right now. I'll just say it. It sounds like it's saying, "Bitch, something in the other room." It sounds like it's saying, "Bitch, something in the other room." The bitch walk in the other room or something like that. The bitch walking in the other room. I hope that's not what it's saying. Well, guys, we might be adding something to the insult meter. They're next to EVP's cot. We haven't added an insult in a long time. That's what it's saying. That's Edward Cole. That's Eddie Cole right there. That's Eddie Cole. Yeah, guys. Spicy's in the chat, please. Spicy's in the chat. Bitch, you should go to the other room. I'm hearing walk, though. Okay, can we clean this up a little bit more? Yeah, deads they don't. If you guys have a chance, look up on YouTube Carol Cole last interview before execution. Bitch, you should walk in the other room. And I think it's directed at the woman in the other room. I know they're not talking to me that way. Eddie knows better. Let's get this saved. All right, so we got one for EVPs. That should be 2853. And we got one on insults, up to 118. Guys, we got an EVP for the ages on that one. That one was saucy. I don't even know what to say about that one, honestly. We've got some strange EVPs out of this area. Threats, weird statements, you name it. They've all been there. But this is up there. Anyways, we are at 20 minutes, 30 seconds. And we're getting up there on hours too. So guys, I truly thank you for being here tonight, spending a little over an hour and a half analyzing Paranormal Evidence, Nevada State Prison, execution area. Vexus, I thank you so much, bud, for being here. The raid, the gifted subs. You're always so generous to this community, and I greatly appreciate it, bud. You're amazing. Thank you. Deads, Moose, Windsor, Max, David, TM. Who else am I forgetting? Shit. Tundra's still here. If Mommy's still here. If Coastal's still here. Joker, Fern, Chief. And if I forgot you, I apologize. Everybody else that was raided in, you stuck around for the Chief's raid. Yes. Thank you guys so much. That meant so much for me tonight. After the week I've had so far, this really made my week. It makes tomorrow so much easier. As I said, I do this generally 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, for an hour to an hour and a half, depending on what evidence we're getting and what the workday the next day entails. So guys, please come back, join in the festivities. join in the conversations, ask questions, and just welcome to the family. Thank you again. You guys are amazing. Good night. God bless. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks again, and see you later.